A very good morning to everyone. This is Doug Campbell with Right Way Options and your morning market preparation video for August 15th, 2017. Hey everyone, I want to say thank you to those who are watching these videos. I do appreciate it. Yesterday, for the very first time during the market hours, this video had over 1,100 views. So again, thank you very much, and I'm glad that folks are finding this useful. So yesterday we had a really nice bull move. The bulls stepped back in a big way as the tensions with North Korea begin to subside. And this morning it looks like they want to further that or follow through with that. Dow expecting about a 50-point gap up this morning, and wanting to really push, follow through. Here's the problem I've got with these is, trust me, I love the bullish price action, and that's not a concern. But what I am concerned about is, remember how overdone this was in this rally, just absolutely overdone. Well, all of a sudden in 2 days we've brought it right back, and rallying and gapping up right into this area, attempting to break out for a new high. We're right at price resistance, right at the point where this could double top. Now, the question you have to ask yourself is, are you bold enough to jump into that? Do you want to chase in at price resistance? I struggle with this a lot. And I'll be honest with you, this is very, very difficult price action to trade. That's not for the light of heart. You know, there's an old saying that says, fortune favors the bold. But they rarely make little catchy sayings about those folks who lost their heads trying to charge in boldly. And now it comes down to the question is, who are you? Are you going to do that? Will you charge in at resistance at a gap up high, leaving gaps behind like this? Are you uber bullish on the market, thinking we're just going to break out and run? Or do you have that little bit of caution in you like I do? Because I know I don't have to trade the market every day to be successful. I can actually wait for the breakout. I can wait for proof of hold of support before I trade. I am much more inclined to be cautious and wait for the proper signals, not chase. But that doesn't mean that you aren't right if you want to step in bold. It's just a difference in personalities and the way we trade. So, but I will echo some caution or issue some caution to just be careful as we approach this resistance level. Because when you think about it, except for the tensions maybe pulling back a little bit in North Korea, what else has really changed? We're still heading into a debt ceiling negotiation, at the Congress. Korea has not gone away. So we have to weigh that with what we see in price and make some wise decisions when it comes to our trading. Okay, so be careful whatever you decide to do. And I don't think there's any necessarily wrong decisions here, unless you don't have a plan to protect yourself by moving forward. So make sure you've got some kind of a plan. If you do decide to step in and be bold here, then have a plan to exit if you're wrong. Because we do have the potential, when we hit a resistance point of a reversal. And that reversal would be very punishing to those who just jumped in, who chased in. So it's a tough call. It really is a tough call. Let's take a look at the SPY. SPY really had its back broken here, in my opinion. And this rally back up is just showing uber confidence back to the upside. Let's keep in mind that we've bounced right back up here to the center of this chop zone. We were having a very, very tough time, moving out of here when the market was being lifted by the entire Dow. it's possible that this could completely reverse. We've done it before, where we break down and completely reverse and go right straight back up. I always have trouble with trying to figure out what changed all of a sudden. But to be honest, I'm going to be very watchful right in here. This is exactly where I would be watching for a reversal on any chart pattern. We break down and rally back to resistance. So that's what I'll be watching for and be cautious of personally as I move forward. Let's take a look at the Qs. Q is virtually the same situation. The Q's slamming right back up here into resistance, right where we had trouble before. And I will be watching this closely, and anything in here, watching this closely for the potential reversal if we are unable to really find those bulls to break us out. Okay. And we may just find them to break out, and I will be able to trade that if we get going. And I'll tell you exactly what I'm looking for. If we can move up here and rest for a few days and then pop, all over that. If we can get a nice little pullback, resting pullback that holds a price support and buyers step in, I can buy that. But until I get that technically correct pattern, I'm chasing into resistance, and that's always a problem for me. Let's take a look at IWM. Now, IWM had a really nice bounce back yesterday, but still, even with a gap up this morning that it's suggesting, we'll be right at price resistance and still underneath the downtrend. So IWM has not changed anything as of yet, and could be the boat anchor that kind of drags on the market here. Okay, making it difficult for it to rally. So we have the four major indexes and a really challenging price action here to deal with. Let's take a look at the VIX. Now the VIX came almost all the way back yesterday. I mean, just really plowed lower, back below this downtrend line. And this is the point where I need to see a hold above this before I get really bearish on the market. That's not the case now. We've dropped back below. We can certainly pop right back above, and I do expect a lot more volatility, at least over the next few days as we try to settle this out. So be cautious, be careful, choose your battles wisely. It took me a long time to learn that I don't have to trade every day to be successful in the market. As a matter of fact, what I actually have learned, what I've proved, is that less is oftentimes more. Being very picky in the trades I take, making sure they're technically correct, provides me much better trading. Always has, and I believe always will. So I don't have to get caught up in the emotion of the day or the drama that's going on in big gap ups, big swings. I can just simply wait for the better trade. And when I do that, I get more consistent wins. I have a better win-loss ratio. By the way, my win-loss ratio normally runs right around 70%. It'll slip down into the upper 60s and then slide up toward the mid 70s at times, but normally averages right around 70%, and that's because I'm picky. If you win 70% of your trades and keep that consistent, you'll do very well trading fewer trades, but just being right on top of those when they come with a great signal and being picky on the trades that you take. So simple as that. Hey everyone, if this is your first time seeing this information, I put out these videos every single day. Please do me a favor and click that subscribe button on YouTube and that follow me button on Facebook. Also, feel free, I would really appreciate those thumbs up and a few comments. If you have comments, ideas, suggestions, please stick those in there. And I want to wish everyone a fantastic day and great profits as we move forward with this week. Everyone take care, and I'll talk to you all soon.